Britain's Prince Andrew will have a chance to review a previously secret deal that could shield him from a sexual abuse claim. Virginia Giuffre has accused the Queen's second son of abusing her decades ago when she was underage. She claims she was trafficked for sex by the late financier Jeffrey Epstein, the Duke's former friend. The prince has not been charged with crimes and has categorically denied Giuffre's claims against him. A US judge ordered on Wednesday that a 2009 settlement between Epstein and Giuffre be revealed to Prince Andrew's legal team. Andrew Bretler, a lawyer for the prince, has previously said he thinks the agreement, quote, absolves our client from any and all liability. Giuffre's lawyers did not respond to a request for comment, but they had previously said the document is irrelevant to the case. Prince Andrew has been accused of abusing Virginia Giuffre in London, Manhattan, and on Epstein's private island in the US Virgin Islands. He has until the end of the month to formally respond to the allegations.
Indonesia is racing to preserve the last frontier for a vanishing primate. The Javan gibbon is only found on Java, which is Indonesia's most populous island. The gibbons play a vital role dispersing seeds and regenerating the forest. But researchers worry that their already endangered numbers are dwindling. Their habitat could also be further impacted by a changing climate and human activities from hunting to agriculture. Conservationists say there are roughly 4,000 Javan gibbons left on the island. Wan has spent more than a decade monitoring the animals with the conservation group Suara Ora. He says the 400-strong population of gibbons in a reserve they monitor is stable. But now he worries for the habitat itself.
The real threat now is the integrity of the forest itself because of the increasing number of human activities. Many people are encroaching upon it, clearing the forest, which was originally the habitat of the gibbons.
Suara Ora also works with the government. They hold monthly outreach programs with the local community and set up signs to try and ward off illegal hunting and logging in the forest. Conservationist Antoro Tri Kanarawan says changes in the climate are a more complex challenge.
It's still raining when it's supposed to be the dry season, and that will eventually impact the vegetation. Instead of fruiting season, leaves grow, so the flower that is supposed to become fruit could decline and eventually impact the animals.
Meanwhile, Suara Ora have worked to provide locals with alternative ways to make money, so they don't take a toll on the gibbons' home. They've set up local accommodation with tours focused on sustainability and work with local village chiefs on farming shade-grown coffee. It's a delicate balance to strike, and the clock is ticking. Another group, the Silver Gibbon Project, warns that there's a 50-50 chance the animals could disappear in the next decade.
Here in the dusty Casablanca region of Chilean wine country lies what could be the key natural resource behind a new COVID-19 vaccine for low and middle-income countries, the bark of the quillay trees. Long used by the indigenous Mapuche people to make soap and medicine, the trees have been used to make a highly successful vaccine against shingles and the world's first malaria vaccine. Now, 2 molecules made from the bark of branches pruned from older trees in Chile's forests are being used for a COVID-19 vaccine developed by Maryland-based Novavax. The chemicals are used to make a substance that boosts the immune system. Over the next 2 years, Novavax plans to produce billions of doses of the vaccine, mostly for low- and middle-income countries, which would make it one of the largest COVID-19 vaccine suppliers in the world. With no reliable data on how many healthy quillay trees are left in Chile, experts and industry officials are divided on how quickly the supply of older trees will be depleted by rising demand. But nearly everyone agrees that industries relying on quillay extracts will at some point need to switch to plantation-grown trees or a lab-grown alternative.
My estimates maybe 4 years ago was that we were heading towards the sustainability limit of cutting limbs.
Ricardo San Martin, who developed the pruning and extraction process that created the modern quillay industry, said producers must immediately work toward making quillay products from younger plantation-grown trees. Kiei producers and their customers say the harvest can continue for now without decimating the supply of older trees. Andres Gonzalez, the manager of Desert King International, Novavax's sole supplier of Kiei extracts, told Reuters it is set to produce enough Kiei extract from older trees to make up to 4.4 billion vaccine doses in 2022.
We feel the responsibility, and we believe that we are up to it. But today we are quite confident that we are capable of producing it.
A relatively small volume of Kiei extract is required to make vaccines, just under 1 milligram per dose, but the supply is stretched by the demand from other industries. While some have expressed confidence in the producers' ability to manage supply and demand, there are concerns about other threats like drought and fire.